Thanks very much. It's a pleasure to be here. My name's Peter Cistulli. I'm a respiratory and sleep physician at Royal North Shore Hospital, and I lead the sleep research team here at the Charles Perkins Centre. I'm delighted to be able to speak to you today about one of the lesser known risk factors for obesity, and that is sleep. And I'm going to start with some epidemiology. Many of you will have seen these heat maps produced by the Centre for Disease Control in the US relating to obesity prevalence rates across various states. And what you can see here is in the darker states are states where over 35% of the population have a body mass index of over 30. What you may not know is that the CDC also collects data on habitual sleep durations in the US. This is by questionnaire. The most recent data was collected in 2014. And what you'll see is that we also have an epidemic of sleep deprivation. The darker states here are states where nearly 50% of the population of that state are getting less than 7 hours of sleep. And the question that I'm posing today is there any causal relationship between sleep deprivation and the generation of obesity? So that might be a surprising question to many of you, but I can assure you that there is abundant animal and human experimental data that demonstrates a biological relationship between the two. And this is what the data is suggesting so far. So first of all, what is sleep deprivation? We all have different sleep requirements, but in general, it's accepted that less than 6 hours per night is definitely sleep deprivation. Less than 7 hours is probably also not healthy. The research is telling us that insufficient sleep results in a range of behavioural and metabolic changes that promote weight gain and obesity. We have a change in our hunger hormones, ghrelin and leptin, in such a direction that it induces hunger and often associated with poor food choices, high energy foods in particular. We have a slowing of metabolism, which is really insulin resistance, which is a substrate to many of our chronic diseases. And there's a direct impact on the inflammation in the body and lipids, all of which can promote weight gain and obesity. So there's strong biological links between sleep deprivation and obesity. And so it really begs the question for our researchers here at the CPC and beyond, as well as our clinicians, to delve into people's sleep histories and ask the question, could a healthier sleep pattern be at least a contributor to gaining a healthier weight? And so I would suggest that we need to try and get over 7 hours sleep on a regular basis. Thank you.